Today we're taking a look at the Oakland Athletics versus Texas Ranger match, which is happening on Monday, June 21, 2021, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. Oakland saw their 7-game win streak come to an end as they were beaten in the middle game of the 3-game set with the Yankees on the road Saturday. The A's entered Sunday with a 1-game advantage over the Astros in the AL West race and looked to maintain their advantage. On Saturday, Oakland got 3 hits from Matt Olson, 2 RBI, while Elvis Andrus added a pair. The A's got homers from Matt Chapman, his 8th, and Tony Kemp, his 4th, but it wasn't enough in the game. Chris Bassett didn't factor in the decision as he allowed 2 runs on 6 hits with 2 walks and 7 strikeouts in 6 innings of work. Jesus Luzardo, 2-4, took the loss as he allowed 3 runs on 1 hit with 2 walks and no strikeouts in 1/3 of an inning of relief. Oakland has been playing rock-solid baseball through the first 2.5 months of the year. As of play on Sunday, they are 16 games above .500 and have gone 8-2 in their last 10 games. Third-year first baseman Matt Olson has been blistering hot at the dish, hitting .301 with 19 home runs and 52 RBI through 66 starts for the AL West leading Athletics. Frankie Montas is on the hill for the A's as he logs his 15th start of the year in the series opener. He comes in 7-6 with a 4.21 ERA, a 1.312 WHIP, 19 walks and 81 strikeouts over 77 innings of work on the year. Montas earned the win in his last start, which came at home against the Angels on Tuesday. He threw 7 innings, allowing 2 runs on 5 hits with 1 walk and 8 strikeouts in a game the A's eventually won 6-4. In his last 3 starts, Montas is 2-1 with a 3.44 ERA, a 0.98 WHIP, 2 walks and 18 strikeouts over 18.1 innings of work. Montas makes his 8th career appearance and 5th start against the Rangers in this contest. He comes in 2-1 with a 4.10 ERA, a 1.557 WHIP, 9 walks and 31 strikeouts over 26.1 innings of work. Montas lost his lone career start at Globe Life Field, which came on September 13, 2020. He threw 5.1 innings, allowing 4 runs on 7 hits with 1 walk and 7 strikeouts in a 6-3 A's defeat. Kyle Gibson limited the Astros to just 1 run over 6 innings Tuesday in his last start, settling for a no decision in the Rangers' extra innings loss. Gibson continues to throw up zeros even as he fails to miss many bats. He struck out just 3 in this one and, according to BaseballSavant.com, induced a mere 4 swinging strikes among his 101 pitches. However, Gibson held to the Astros to just the 1 run, which they cobbled together in the righty's final inning of work with the help of a couple of infield hits, including one which was a comebacker that hit the pitcher in the ankle. Gibson rolls into this matchup with the Athletics carrying a pristine 2.09 ERA, 1.03 WHIP, with 61 strikeouts over 77.2 innings. Texas suffered their 5th straight loss as they were upended in the middle game of this series with the Twins as they tried to avoid a sweep Sunday. The Rangers entered Sunday's contest in the basement of the AL West, 18 games behind the A's for the division lead. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 2 RBI, Nate Lowe and Nick Solich each had 2 hits for Texas in the game, with Kiner-Falefa hitting his 6th homer of the season in the loss. Colby Allard threw 6 innings, allowing 2 runs on 4 hits with 1 walk and 6 strikeouts, but didn't factor in the decision. John King, 5-5, took the loss as he allowed 1 run on no hits with 2 walks, 1 strikeout and 2 wild pitches in 3 innings of relief. Back-to-back wild pitches in the 7th inning plated the winning run. The Rangers have been brutal at the dish through the first 2.5 months of the season, which was expected coming into the year with the rebuilding squad. As of play on Sunday, they ranked 26th in runs and 28th with an awful .369 slugging percentage. With the exception of Kyle Gibson and his recent string of quality appearances, their starting rotation has been equally as horrid. They sit bottom 3rd in the majors in home runs allowed, staff ERA, WHIP, strikeouts, and batting average against. Kyle Gibson gets the call for his 14th start of the season for the Rangers in this contest. He comes in 4-0 with a 2.09 ERA, a 1.03 WHIP, 22 walks and 61 strikeouts over 77.2 innings of work this season. Gibson didn't factor in the decision in his last start, which came against the Astros on the road Tuesday. He threw 6 innings, allowing 1 run on 7 hits with 1 walk and 3 strikeouts in a game the Rangers went on to lose 6-3 in 10 innings. In his last 3 starts, Gibson is 1-0 with a 1.56 ERA, a 1.10 WHIP, 3 walks and 13 strikeouts over 17.1 innings of work. Gibson makes his 9th career start against the A's in this contest. He comes in 3-3 with a 4.72 ERA, a 1.385 WHIP, 21 walks and 37 strikeouts over 47.2 innings of work against them. Gibson is 3-5 with a 3.23 ERA, a 1.278 WHIP, 22 walks and 59 strikeouts over 69.2 innings in 12 career starts at Globe Life Field. My first betting advice for that game is to pick Oakland A's. The A's have one of the best records in the majors at 44-29, and they lead the AL West, tied with the Astros. The A's are coming off a rough weekend where they dropped 2 games to the Yankees. On Saturday they lost 7-5 and on Sunday they fell 2-1. Starter Sean Manaea pitched well, allowing only 2 runs and 5 hits in 5.1 innings with 11 strikeouts, but suffered the loss to fall to 6-3. It's not often that the Texas Rangers get picked to win a game, as they have one of the worst records in baseball. And in this case they are playing the best team in the American League, the Oakland A's. But if you want to make some money by picking the underdog, this is a good spot to do so, as the Rangers are home, where they have been fairly decent at 15-18. They also have their best pitcher on the mound, 4-0 Kyle Gibson. This is a matchup of 2 teams that are at opposite ends of the standings in the AL West race. Oakland was rolling before losing the middle game of their set against the Yankees, but they are still a very good team. The A's are looking to hold off the charging Astros in the AL West race, and that means taking care of teams that they are better than in the standings. While Gibson has pitched well this season and has been good at home, 3-0, 0.96 ERA, 0.911 WHIP, 8 walks, 32 strikeouts over 37.1 innings in 6 starts, the fact remains that the Rangers don't do enough to pick up a win. Gibson held the Astros to just 1 run in 6 innings in his last outing, shutting down one of the best defenses in the league. Matt Olson accounted for the lone run with 2 hits and a home run, his 20th of the season, which is 3rd in the majors. Frankie Montas gets the start on Monday. Montas, a right-hander, 7-6 on the season with a 4.21 ERA. He allowed only 2 runs in 6 innings in a 6-4 win over the Angels in his last outing. The Texas Rangers have been reeling. They have lost 6 straight games and 7 of their last 8 to fall to 25-45, which is the 2nd worst record in the American League. The Rangers are coming off a 4-2 loss to the Twins on Sunday. Dane Dunning took the loss to fall to 2-5 on the season. Adolis Garcia and Joey Gallo each had 2 hits and both hit home runs. Garcia has 17 homers on the season. Kyle Gibson gets the start for the Rangers on Monday. Gibson is 4-0 on the season with an ERA of 2.09. The right-hander has been the Rangers' best starter this season. In his last outing, he held the hard-hitting Astros to just 1 run over 6 innings in a no decision. My second betting advice for that game is to pick over 9.5. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.